If you use that on your Dura-Bake and store pan, it'll be $4.95. That's incredible. It's like the price of one flexible payment. A great opportunity for you today. So if you apply for that, you can apply for that on the phone. You can also apply for that on hsn.com. So this is your chance to do it. We're shopping. Oh, all right. Is it in here? I've got a birthday surprise. Is it a surprise for me? Ooh, all right, it's a surprise. All right, we've got birthday surprises for you. So this is our birthday surprise. It's actually, I'm allowed to show it. So all right. It's a 6-piece saute pan set. Oh, we didn't even include all the pieces in here. Okay, so each one of these incredible nesting saute pans is going to come with its own lid. 6 pieces for $69.95. That's insane. And these are vented lids, they're glass, they are beautiful riveted handles, and of course, this is DuraPan. So you never have to worry about it tarnishing. It's completely nonstick, even cooking. Use it on any type of stovetop, including induction. And then look what you're getting, the 2.8 quart saucepan with the buffet handles and the glass lid. That should be $54.99 on its own. So for just about $15 more, you're getting a 2-quart saucepan with the lid and the 1.5 quart saucepan with the lid, a total of $131.95. It's $62 off today. Wow, I feel like each one of these surprises is another today's special. So I hope that you can take advantage of that. We've got limited colors in that as well. Birthday surprise, so that's coming up. I just didn't want you to have to wait. And then we mentioned the Surf and Turf special. And if you've been watching with us since the beginning of this very special visit with Curtis Stone, you saw his Faroe Island salmon. We've got a Surf and Turf. So we've got 4 of these incredible big fillets of Faroe Island salmon. And then can you see that giant ribeye? The salmon is covering up the ribeye. Like that ribeye is so big. You get 4 of those as well. You can put that on auto ship as well. $23.30. That's grass-fed beef. That's Faroe Island salmon. We'll show you pictures of incredible, like where these meats come from. But you get both. That Faroe Island salmon is a huge customer pick, even on its own. But this is a brand new duo you've been asking, and we're giving that to you. You will absolutely love that. Put that on auto ship. Every host here has all of Curtis's food on auto ship. It's the easiest way and the least expensive way to have gourmet food always ready in your home. Oh, speaking of gourmet food, all right, this is gonna be a very, very, very quick little special. We sold out of the shrimp just by mentioning it. We've got the pot stickers. Let me let you know how this works. We've got chicken pot stickers, pork pot stickers, and for the very first time, vegetable pot stickers. Yes, there are veggies in all of them. That's that traditional pot sticker. You can choose a 40 count, you can choose an 80 count, and you can choose an auto ship option. But we're limited in all of the flavors. We've got just a few hundred, I think, remaining in all of them. So your item number, this will take you to the page, is 079841. It'll let you know which sort of configurations and flavors we have remaining. Look at these. Oh, you can smell that fresh ginger and the carrots and the cabbage and delicious, juicy chicken. It's an amazing deal. You get 40 pot stickers today for $11.99, and you're not paying double for double the amount. It's $79.95 for the double the amount. So that's your best deal per pot sticker. These are the pot stickers that you would go to a restaurant and you would get maybe 4 as an appetizer, right? For, I'm thinking like $15, $16, depending on where you go. Probably not one of Chef Curtis's restaurants, but the same kind of appetizer that they serve, Chef. I'm picturing these as when you go to that really nice banquet or a beautiful wedding, and someone in a beautiful gown is walking around serving these pot stickers. Everybody lines up to get them. So this is a delicious opportunity, incredible. And I want to explain kind of if people don't know what pot stickers are, these are very fresh and easy to make.
They're gorgeous little dumplings is probably the easiest way to describe them. You can fry them, you can steam them, you can put them into a pan with a little stock or a little water, and then you can let that evaporate, and then it lets it get crispy on one side. That's where the name comes from, pot stickers, because they're literally supposed to stick to the pan. Of course, there's no better pan to do them in than the DuraPan. This is a 40 count, by the way. This is half if you get the 80. So you can see how gorgeous they are. You can see how this one, we've got a little crisp on the bottom. A lot of people like that. Of course, we're sending you home with all of the instructions on how to reheat them. They are so easy. They're coming to you frozen. There's nothing to do apart from the reheat, right? Have a look at what I've done here. I've thrown them into a pan with just a little bit of liquid. I've used just a little bit of water. And let me go ahead. They're beautiful and hot. So I'm going to go ahead and take these ones out and let me cut into one. Because so often you'll be disappointed when you buy these kind of things. By the way, look how much of the space they take up on my board. It shows you the incredible size that we're dealing with here. And look at how full of ingredients. So these are the veg. We're starting off with those gorgeous vegetables. And you can see how steamy and wonderful they are. But what's more impressive to me is how they're full of vegetable, full of that gorgeous stuffing, because of course that is where the flavor is. Now we haven't overly seasoned them because we know so many people want to dip them in a little soy or a little chili oil or something, a little bit of black vinegar. That's totally up to you, but let me just taste the veg for you. You get the crunch. This is clearly steamed and delicious, and that wrapper that we use is very tender and soft. But the crunch of the veg is what's really interesting. You get a little soy, you get a little garlic, you get all of those delicious Asian ingredients that we've used in there. There's cabbage, there's carrot. It is just a wonderful, and even if you're a carnivore like me, a vegetable dumpling like this that's full, you can see just how full and juicy that is. And I know it's a strange thing to call a dumpling juicy, but I tell you what, it really does describe the way these taste. They are just fantastic.
And if you could kind of describe, because I can kind of smell the aromatics, a little bit of that kind of ginger and garlic. They're not spicy, so if people have never tried pot stickers before, they have a real fresh taste, so unique. There's really nothing else like them and nothing else like yours. They taste like, obviously, like you went to the finest restaurant, and they are, like you said, they are loaded. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, isn't that crazy? So you've baked those or done them in an air fryer. They're the same ones, and I think, is that the chicken that you have right there?
Yes, oh my
that
goodness,
looks like the chicken, yeah. So what's so cool, thank you so much, is there's so many different ways to cook them, and you'll get a different result. I mean, look at these. This one's come out of a soup, so you can see how beautiful and silky it is. And over here, we have some that have been baked in the air fryer or cooked in the air fryer, and that's the chicken. So you just see how different a result, depending on what texture you're after. That's the veg. This is the chicken. Now, I know we're limited on some of the different configurations. Look at how moist and wonderful, even coming out of the air fryer. The outside is crunchy, and the inside is perfectly succulent and juicy. Oh, can you hear that?
Oh, that's what you want.
So good.
And so they're going to come to you frozen, and you're going to decide if you want to put them in a broth or you want to cook them in the pan. They're really, really easy to cook and make them look just like this. You've got 40 of each one or 80, and you put them on auto ship. Trust us, you will not want to be without them. When they're in your freezer, you know that you've got something delicious to serve your guests, or you want a delicious meal without having to go through that drive-through and get something that's unhealthy. It's even got vegetables inside of it, juicy chicken or gorgeous pork, and then for the first time, the veggies. 079841 is the item number. Choose if you want 40 or if you want 80, you want 80. And then put it on auto ship. You are always in control of how many on auto ship. I see Josh kind of hovering around. What's your choice, Josh?
You got that vegetable?
Oh, yeah. But I mean, we've got people, like, I feel like you're gonna have to bring the whole plate. What, do you wanna taste it and then tell us what you think? All right. The vegetable, the brand new one. Smells good.
Good, right?
like a wait a second. All right, you can.
You took the whole plate. I love
Gotta
it.
give him a hard time. I loved that. It was like,
Sandy, come
like
over
a
here.
fine wine, right? Like a, what?
Two can play, come around. Two can play at that. I've got a full crew here too. This is Sandy, she's been working real hard. Would you like chicken, veg, pork?
Whatever.
Here's the chicken, my darling.
Thank you.
I mean, so delicious. That's what this is all about, sharing, right? What do you think?
Yeah. What do you...
She knows her way around the kitchen.
High fives. You know, I made one mistake with your pot stickers. I put them in the inside freezer, and my son and his 4 high school boy friends that were over got them. They ate all of them. I was like, those are the good pot stickers. Like, those are the fancy pot stickers. I was like, you guys eat the stuff that's, you know, the little burgers that you got at the big box store. But they really are, they're at a great price for everybody to try them and share them.
Yeah.
And they do, oh, that was a chicken one. Love it, I love it.
Chicken's good, isn't it?
Oh, so good.
I tell you what, make sure you try the pork as well. Now, I don't know, I know that we were very limited in the pork. I think the chicken was pretty limited as well, but you can see how full they are. So often you get these pot stickers and it's almost like there's nothing inside of them. You can see how full that is. And let me get myself one of the pork just to show you that as well. I mean, look at that. You guys, look at how succulent and juicy that filling is, and the flavor is unbelievable. Like you say, it's all of those delicious ginger, garlic, soy, a tiny bit of sesame oil.
And balanced out, you don't have to worry about it. There's no wrong way. Really, there's no wrong way to do it.
Great for when someone pops in.
Lots of people pop it in. You know, it's funny, you can kind of see hands coming from nowhere. Where are those hands coming from? I know I started out with 4 of those pot stickers. Now there's just a few. All right, we've got so many things for you. This I was really excited to see. So if you're on the phone for the pot stickers, stay there. They're getting very limited. Already very popular. How beautiful is this cake pan? Floral fluted cake pan. It's under $20. You never find cake pans like this. For under $20, beautiful scallop design, and it's DuraPan. So you never have to worry about that gorgeous bundt cake coming out and sticking in the bottom, because it will never stick. Beautiful design as well. We've got great colors for you. We've got white. Oh no, is that called gray? Oh, dark gray. Looks like white there. We've got it in the red. And then my favorite turquoise, $3.99 to get it home. When you get this home, this is like those bundt cake pans that you go to there's a really nice home goods store in the mall. Or stand on its own. Those bundt cake pans, especially at that quality, I mean, you're talking $50, $60. Great at $19.95 and a fantastic gift as well. All right, we are going to move on as I try to clear my mouth out. I'm gonna get some water to wash down my pot stickers. But I have to move on to our birthday surprise, because we've got 3 colors remaining. Surprise at this very special price. You get 6 pieces today. These are all the saucepans that you need for $69.95. This should be $131.97 if you were to purchase them separately. They would be just that 2.8 quart saucepan with those beautiful buffet handles, gorgeous to serve in, cook in, comes with its glass lid. What we did here is we turned that lid upside down so that they stack so beautifully. They also, without the lids on them, will literally nest like this. You get the 2.8 quart, the 2 quart, and the 1.5 quart, all for $69.95. I was trying to do the math. Almost 50% off if you were to purchase them separately. And this is your chance in turquoise, in black, or in red. So if you're kind of mixing and matching, we had that 2-piece griddle and grill set in the turquoise. I think we're sold out in the black. You can get that for $24.95. How much was that? $24.95, and this for $69.95. But these are all the sizes of saute pans that we need, right, Curtis?
You're absolutely right. They are exactly what you need. Go ahead and get me some chicken stock in there, Trav, because I want to show everyone how we'll do the dumplings again. We all need saucepans all the time. We all need saute pans all the time, but I've sold so many saute pans over the years. I got a lot of emails from my customers saying, we need saucepans. Here it is, you guys. You get all 3 of these. It is the 3, 2, and 1 quart. The best part of all, of course, is when you put this in your cabinet. Of course, you're going to remove the lids, right? Look how they nest. Of course, this was done by design. We don't want it to take up too much space in your cabinet, so all 3 of these saucepans take up that much space. Okay, so now let's get down to cooking. 5 layers of DuraPan in every single one of them. I've got my chopper over here. I just threw in a couple of my burgers, which, by the way, we have in stock. That's the grass-fed beef burgers. I'm going to make a bolognese sauce, so I'm just going to chop up that ground beef. I can deep fry, I can boil, I can cook pasta, I can cook rice, I can blanch my vegetables. There are so many wonderful jobs that you'll be doing in your saucepans, and here's just one of them. If you want a little accompaniment to go with those incredible pot stickers, get yourself these. This is how they come. There's about 50 sets of them left to go around. I'm going to drop them into the oil. Oh, they're sold out. Oh, my goodness, that was fast. Okay, shrimp's gone. We still have the pot stickers, of course. But the great news is you can deep fry in the DuraPan, okay? And I know that traditionally we've been coded to think, oh, well, non-stick's delicate. You've got to be careful with it. You can't use stainless steel utensils. You can't get it too hot. Forget about all that. This is DuraPan. It's a brand new age of non-stick. That's the reason we've sold 4 million pieces of this cookware. You get that 1 quart. You need it. Every single day you will use this pan. You get the 2 quart, and of course, you're also getting that beautiful big 3 quart. So you're using this for your stocks and your broths, and then of course you're using these for your everyday cooking. I've got a little cream over here. I'm going to give it a little stir. My mum really loves, I can say this because I know she's still asleep. My darling mum, I know she doesn't look it, she's 76, okay? She says to me all the time, when she can pick things up with both hands, it really helps her out. She loves it. She loves the fact that she can pick things up with both hands. But don't tell her I told you how old she is. She'll slap me. I'll be in a lot of trouble. You know what? Whenever she tells someone her age, they always say, no, Lorraine. And she's like, oh. Sorry, I didn't hear you. Oh, you think I was younger? I'm telling stories about my mum. I'm over here in Australia, you guys, visiting with my family, and I'm having the best time. These little pans are perfect for when you're blanching, steaming, and boiling. I'm going to throw some pasta in mine right here. And I'll be quiet so you can tell everyone, because I know this is about to sell out as well. So I'll let you tell everyone about the colors.
Definitely. And we love when you tell stories about your mum. Mum's the word, right? We won't say anything about it. But I know she'll be joining you a little bit later on as well. This is a birthday surprise deal. We only name something a birthday surprise if it's a really special deal. You're saving $30 off the HSN price. But look, if you were to purchase these separately, it would be $131.97. It's under $70, and they perfectly nest. But you don't even have to worry. Of course, they're nesting and kind of hovering inside there. They won't scratch on the outside. It's DuraPan, so they won't scratch on the inside. You're getting all 3 of the lids. They're vented, they're glass, they're beautiful. They fit perfectly, and you're getting all 3 of the perfect must-have sizes for $69.95. 6 pieces. It's like just a little over $10 a piece. Unbelievable. We've got the red, the turquoise, and the black. And I'm gonna get an update on which one is the most limited and which one will go first. Most limited in the black. Black has been very popular this visit. We've got about 500 or so remaining in the black. The red is also getting limited. Okay, about fewer than 600 remaining in the red as well, and that one is the most popular right now. But these are the sizes that we need. You know, if you get we've got a big 13-piece set at the lowest price that we've ever offered with Curtis Stone. So if you want an entire set, we've got that 13-piece set at the lowest price ever. But you never get enough saucepans, right, Jeff?
Yep. You're absolutely right, because the truth is you use saucepans, even just for bringing some milk to the boil. You know, you're always using them. Now, look at what I'm doing, you guys. I'm just doing this to show it to you. My 3-quart pan, you can see how generously sized that is. I'm going to pour this into my 1 quart. They're my beautiful dumplings, those beautiful pot stickers. I'm putting them with a little bit of chicken stock, which is just a gorgeous way to serve them. In the middle here, I'm making a bolognese. You'll be doing your chilies as the weather starts to turn, which it's still a while away, but you know it comes around pretty fast, unfortunately. I'm going to go ahead and add some tomato paste there, tomato sauce to that beautiful ground beef. Over here, I've got some cream and some chocolate. And of course, no matter what it is that you'll be doing on the stovetop, you can also do in the oven, all right? Because that's the promise of the DuraPan. See how quickly that chocolate starts to melt? So you get those really nice, quick temperatures because of how we've built our bakeware. I call it bakeware because I'm walking to the oven and I'm using it as bakeware, but of course it is beautiful saucepans that we are showing you here today. Have a look at this bread and butter pudding. You ready for this? Because this just goes to show the quality of the non-stick. Do you see how it literally just falls out of the pan? Right, that's a bread and butter pudding. Now, yes, you'll serve it in the pan, but I wanted to show it to you for two reasons. Firstly, the ease of sliding it out, but secondly, and probably even more important, the cleanup. Because even after doing a chocolate bread and butter pudding, imagine being able to clean your pan that quickly, that simply, and that easily. Now, I've made a beautiful chocolate sauce here with my cream. Tell me to shut up if you've got to tell people that a colour's gone, because I know that we are sailing through this at a crazy rapid pace. But oh yeah, look at that gorgeous chocolate sauce come together.
I had to see the chocolate sauce first.
Okay. Yum, look at that.
Oh my
Straight over that chocolate bread and butter pudding. Absolutely gorgeous.
And you don't have to, that's gonna be easy cleanup. I would clean up that plate before I clean up my DuraPan right there. That's for me. $13.99. And these are the sizes. I know it's tough to see on your screen, but these are the sizes that you use with great capacity. I love these. I love when you're making like just a little bit of something. To me, we eat a lot of ramen in my family. Everybody likes it differently. So now you've got 3 different pans, the saucepans. They each come with their own lid for $69.95. We're starting to think about cooking for larger groups of people, right? These are beautiful to serve in, great to bake in, easy to clean. You can serve right on the table. So if you're thinking about the big gatherings coming up, holiday gatherings, where you just don't ever have enough serveware, this is bakeware and serveware and cookware, we don't have deals like this coming right before the holidays. This is our birthday month. It's coming up to the wrap up of our birthday month. This is a special birthday surprise price only for this visit from Chef Curtis Stone, live from Australia. $69.95 the red, the turquoise, the black is going to be next to go. Red, only a few hundred remaining as well. And then turquoise, we have a few more, still just a few hundred, but you're getting them all, $13.99. Okay, big customer pick, by the way, at the full price. So you're saving almost 50% off of if you were to purchase them separately. Oh my goodness, how beautiful is that? Can you see? Oh my goodness, you will be the star of the party. If you're a baker, you're probably already on the phone. If you make cakes from boxes, this is gonna take it to the next level. Nobody's gonna think, oh, this tastes like this box. Nope, it's beautiful. Instantly, it is gourmet. With this beautiful pan, it's $19.95. The heft of this pan is incredible. If you give this as a gift, your gift recipient will absolutely love it. It's a really pretty, we say that it's floral, but I think it's got just classic arches, and it's DuraPan. So you know that nothing is ever going to stick. Nothing ruins a bundt cake like sticking in the pan, right? That's kind of defeats the whole purpose of the beautiful shape. We have red, we have gray. Oh, I see that it is gray. On hsn.com, it looks kind of white or ivory. It's a beautiful gray, and then we have it in turquoise. Chef, don't you think, I mean, of course, you can make anything gourmet, but if we're just a box cake maker or a box, this is gonna make it look so beautiful.
It just does, and at this crazy price, you guys, if you haven't tried my bakeware, jump in. I mean, you get those 5 layers of the DuraPan like you do in my cookware. We've got it in the gray, the red, and I think still the turquoise, but I'm not sure. It just gives you a beautiful, beautiful shape. Now, over here, I've done something really unconventional. Look at that. We've made an ice cream bomb. So that chocolate sauce that I was showing you before, guess what I'm going to do with it? Oh, yes. So you can do the most beautiful, beautiful frozen desserts. Of course, you'll be baking in this as well, but I'm going to go to my oven and I'm going to show you the magic that will be coming out of your oven as well. I'm going to start over here. So yes, think about every single type of cake that you can imagine, but don't stop there, because you can also do wonderful savory dishes. I've done a macaroni and cheese in this. I've made risotto and set it in one of these before. Are you ready to see how this falls out? Because it literally pops out of that pan. We put a little bit of breadcrumb on top of that, of course, which is what's caramelized. Look at the pan, though. I mean, it is spotless. I haven't even wiped it, you guys. Yes, you'll throw this in the dishwasher, but you can also just go ahead and wipe it out. Now, another thing. This looks beautiful, right? But watch how easy it is for me to portion it. I take my cordless electric knife, another one of the great products you can pick up today. And now I'm just going to go straight through. and cut each piece out, and look at what you get. Each child or adult gets a perfect portion of that macaroni and cheese, crispy on the outside, perfect on the inside. But of course for you, knowing that you're serving however many kids you're going to be serving, or adults, by the way, I keep saying kids like it's a thing that only kids love. We know that all of us big kids really love macaroni and cheese as well. Have a look at how simple and easy it is. Now, if you wanted to make 16 portions, then of course that's really easy as well, because now all you're doing is cutting in between each one of those two. So the pan really makes you a smarter, a more accurate, and frankly just a better cook, because it works so brilliantly well. I've gone ahead and made a beautiful bread in here. So you can be baking in this as well. And then we turned it into this giant sandwich. We've filled it full with chicken and salad, and same deal. You would go ahead and portion that the same way. I'm going back to my oven. This time, I've baked a cake. So, of course, this is the primary use for this kind of pan, right? And you can make any kind of cake that you can ever imagine. Nicole's been doing all the hard work, haven't you, Nicole? I'm just standing here taking the glory. Here you go. Right, all you do is you pick it up, you go ahead and flip that straight on over. Oh, did you hear the angels sing? Guys, first of all, look at that. The pan is spotless, right? Absolutely gorgeous. And then what you're going to do is either dust this with a little powdered sugar, maybe pour a little drizzle over. Very, very simple and easy. The thing I love about these fluted pans is it creates this beautiful space right in here. See that? I'll hold it up for you. See that beautiful space right in there? So what I like to do is fill it. This time I'll do it with raspberries, but you can fill it with whatever you like. So you're serving this gorgeous orange and poppy seed cake with those beautiful raspberries, and the results are stunning. You know what? I'm going to cut into it again. I'll get my cordless electric knife and just show it to you. Now, of course, with this, you'll go in between the slices, because you don't want to give everybody too giant a slice of cake. But I tell you what, they'll probably want a giant one. Look at that. Oh. Absolutely beautiful.
That's just summer in a cake right there. And one of the things that's so beautiful about this pan, besides that it's under a $20 bill, and that it's DuraPan, so completely nonstick, cooking completely evenly, is it's not a particular holiday. It's not a particular season. This is an every season cake, or an every season bread, or an every season ice cream bomb, whatever you want to put in it. It doesn't have just flowers, or it's not clearly winter or clearly spring or summer. It's any season. And it's $19.95. Think about those wedding gifts. Think about teacher gifts. This is great if you've got a secret Santa gift. Doesn't matter if anybody cooks. Everybody can make a box cake, right? And this just makes it so much more delightful to eat, to serve. It's an impressive wow, and it's $19.95 today. The red has been the most popular. We've got a limited amount in the turquoise, and then that dark gray is just so beautiful. It's got a beautiful sheen to it as well. Fantastic gift. Okay, about 620 remaining in the dark gray. Sometimes that sounds like a lot, but Chef, as you know, we've been selling out of colors. We've been selling thousands and thousands of your DuraPan just in, like 10 minutes.
People love this stuff, and at this price, look at what we've done here. It's a beer can chicken sort of an idea, so you can also be using it for all kinds of inventive savory dishes. In fact, I'll lift that chicken off so you can see how delicious and wonderful. You get the crispy skin all the way around, and then on the bottom we went ahead and roasted all of these gorgeous veggies. We had so many veggies left over from our mandolin demonstrations. By the way, I saw the price of the mandolin. It's still an incredible price. If you're interested in the Today Special yesterday, it's $39.95 with the cut-proof glove, or the cut-resistant glove. It's an incredible deal. So go to HSN, guys. There's still all sorts of crazy deals over there. Okay, happy birthday, HSN. I'm not exactly sure why it's your birthday, but we get all the surprises as the customers. We get all the best parts, which is pretty cool. I've got one more cake, and I know we're going to have to move on because we've got lots more to get through. For those of you that were picking up on slide-out pans, you guys, we do have some updates on colours we'll give you in just a moment, but another of those items that you've got to go to hsn.com at this point to check out. You ready for this? All I'm going to do, I needed a slightly bigger plate, but I mean, here's what's so cool. All of that caramel sauce is going to wipe right on out. Now you can see it just pouring on out of there, and you can see that gorgeous caramel tart. I call it a tart because it really looks like a beautiful, rich tart tatin, but it's a little bit an upside-down pineapple cake. And let me just cut into this, because I tell you what, oh yes. Does it get any better than that? It is just so delicious. And so rich, sticky, and wonderful. And the best part of all, I just can't help myself. Oh, so good. This is just gonna wipe on out.
Oh my goodness.
So the pan, of course, being a Dura pan, I'm gonna grab one more towel. You can see it just lifts off like with a 9x13 bakeware, like with the cookware. It just makes your life very, very simple and easy.
It is a dream. So if a shaped pan like this has ever sort of scared you off just because it would be difficult to clean, nope, DuraPan. It's perfect, and the price today is absolutely unbeatable. We'll sell out of every single one of these at $19.95. So if you're on the phone, stay there, go to hsn.com, and you can check out, when you're on hsn.com, you can check out the pot stickers as well. We only have about 250 remaining, and that's across all three flavors: chicken, pork, and vegetable, across 40 count or 80 count. Of course, 80 count is a far better deal. And we've got auto ship and single ship. So your best bet, go to hsn.com, type in 079841. If you want the perfect snack, the perfect meal, the perfect appetizer that's always on hand, you gotta get that. Aren't you curious? You really wanna try those. Absolutely gourmet and so easy to make for you. So we're counting down. Those will sell out. But I wanted to let you know, of course, when it's our birthday, we love for everyone to celebrate. So surprise, it's our birthday bash secret sale. All you need is the secret word. You ready for it? It's confetti, C-O-N-F-E-T-T-I. Simply go to hsn.com, type in the word confetti, and it will reveal your spectacular deals. There's something for everybody in that little shop. Get an additional 25% off jewelry and beauty and apparel, home decor, and more, but you gotta act quick because that special confetti sale is limited for a limited time. So check that out, and maybe apply for an HSN card while you're there. Get $20 off our next grill. I know that you are gonna love it. Grilling inside couldn't be better. We'll be right back.
My singular goal is to improve the quality of people's lives. Everything we do is intended to be unlike any other company of our kind. We just make exceptional vitamins so you could have exceptional health. It's not important that you get the products I'm offering, but it's very important that you get the information I'm sharing, because information is the key to being a healthy person.
Be prepared for an overwhelming amount of compliments.
Any woman who wants to be empowered, feel the confidence of wearing something real, that's my girl.
I have good news. It's never too late to improve your skin.
I want everybody out there to have a great time in the kitchen while they're cooking.
Are you ready?
There's still time to join the fun during HSN's birthday party finale. But hurry, because it's your last chance to celebrate with all your favorites. Discover new and exclusive arrivals from Giuliana Rancic. Joy Mangano is on the guest list with all new items from Clean Boss. And don't miss the premiere of Bauble Bar, jewelry made to make you smile. Our must-shop birthday surprises are just the icing on the cake. HSN's birthday party finale, July 29th through 31st.
Birthdays call for something new. Unwrap new favorites all month long.
Our birthday here at HSN, and if you've been shopping with us for 45 years, thank you. If you're just joining us, you're welcome, because we've got great deals from Chef Curtis Stone, the Iron Chef himself. Like this, if you missed it, I just don't want you to miss it before we sell out. You get 2 incredible DuraPans. You don't have to choose if you want the grill or the griddle. Great double handle. How much would you pay for these? They're about $42 and $42. So maybe it's a buy one, get one. No, it's a buy one for $12.50 and one for $12.50, 2 for for $24.95. We've got the turquoise, my favorite. We've got a classic blue. We've got red and white, a few left in the gray, and some left in the slate blue. So your best bet, go to hsn.com. Oh, look, we're losing colors. $24.99 for two. They've never been $12.50 each before, and so much you can do in there. And of course, you just cook in it. No oil, no butter necessary. It slides right out, whether it's eggs or cheese or a frittata, or your grilled burgers, or maybe your grilled ribeye steaks or salmon like we have coming up with our surf and turf. But wanted to let you know about that because we're thinking about grilling. How about this DuraPan contact grill? This is your grill top and bottom, so of course it's going to grill faster. You are in complete control of the temperature right here in front. You're gonna plug it right in. You get to control it. It's gonna cook so much faster, both sides. It's our weekly deal drop. What's that? Every week on Monday, kind of Sunday night, we drop a brand new deal. So this is Saturday. It means that this price disappears tomorrow at midnight. So this is your chance to get it, $69.99. Holy cow. Talk about grilling a lot of things perfectly inside, faster, no worrying about going outside, heating up that grill, no flare-ups, right? 791-474 is your item number. This should be, honestly, this kind of quality with DuraPan should be far more than even $89.99. It's a steal at $69.99 for a tool like this, and $14 to get home. This one we're shipping to you for free, which is great because this is a substantial piece of cooking equipment that you're just gonna plug in. Chef, I don't think we've ever done a price like this on your contact grill.
This is the first time anyone's ever seen it, and you know what? It is such an unbelievable grill. Yes, it's a panini press. Yes, it's a flat grill. It does absolutely everything. I just want to show you a couple of features. First of all, there's three little settings here. So I can go to unlock, which means, of course, I can lift that up and down, and I can use it as a panini press. If I want to turn it into a flat grill, all I'm going to do is press that red button right there, and that's going to open it up into a beautiful flat grill like so. Now, if I want to lock it, I go to the other setting, and then I can pick it up and move it around, okay? So you can stand it up and you can store it really easily, or maybe you want to pick it up and transport it, because if you have a cabin or an RV or whatever, you will absolutely be using it. There's one more feature. When you open it up, right, and it's opened as a panini press, I can go ahead and move that to floating, which means this comes into contact there, so it's now not squashing my panini, right? Sometimes you want a squash sandwich, like a Cuban, but sometimes you don't if you're doing a bagel or something larger. So you have that as well. So I just wanted to show you that. It is DuraPan, right? So everything on this grill is DuraPan. Maybe you like being outside in the sun. Maybe sometimes it gets a little rainy or the bugs don't cooperate and you want to be indoors in the air conditioning. Well, guess what? You can be now. All right, so here are my filet mignons. Check this out. Look at that beautiful char mark, those incredible grill marks that I'm getting. You can see the even temperature as well all over the grill. It is absolutely even and amazing. I'm going to show you my salmon too. I've got this beautiful salmon here. Look at the grill marks on this salmon. So we're doing the surf and turf next. It is our last little item that we're going to be cooking. It is a ribeye steak, and it is these beautiful pieces of Faroe Island salmon. You will be amazed at how good it is. Look at the panini press in action, okay? So it is the same item that opens up that does this. You can see here I wanted a pressed sandwich, so I can have one. I'm going to go ahead and lift that up and just slide it on out. Of course, stainless steel is not going to damage your grill because it is DuraPan, and the cleanup is this. You go straight on down, you give it a little wipe, and you're good to go again. Here's another little thing that you can do. You can grill from both sides. So guess what? If I want to cook my bacon, I pick up the bacon, I throw it all on. Now, I can stand here and cook on it like a grill, or I can do this. I can close it, cook from both sides, and now get absolutely no splatter. I'm moving back on down. Now, again, this was my panini press, right? It sits just like that until I press that red button, just like so. It will open the whole thing up, and now I've got a perfect flat grill to cook on. Skin on fish, straight onto the grill. No problem at all. Again, you're not going to have anything stick. You're not going to have any problems whatsoever. I'm going to put some salmon down there as well. My little shrimp skewers. So next time you're out going outside to the grill, just think I could also be doing this inside, right? So whether you're using it as a grill or whether you're going to use it as a panini maker. Another great way that I like, because of the DuraPan, you can do this. I throw a couple of leftover slices of pizza. We all have leftover pizza once in a while. Go ahead and close that down, and it's going to caramelize that cheese. Now, if you don't want it to make contacts, you can do that as well. You can go like that, and it'll sit just above it, so it has that floating top. But I actually do want it to get the caramelization, so I'm going to press it.
You know, if you had been here, you would have seen me go, oh, because that's the natural tendency with cheese on a grill. Any other grill, if it wasn't DuraPan, of course, you'd be cleaning for days when it came to cheese. But it's DuraPan. It's going to wipe clean. You can think about it differently. You're going to plug this in. You're in control of the temperature. You can even put it on a timer, so you could leave the room knowing that it's going to grill to perfection. And then how adjustable that is. If you want it to be flat, grilling on both sides. If you want it to grill, kind of hover over it, or fold flat as well. It's $14 to get this home. We're shipping this for free, which is great, because yes, it's completely portable. You can bring it with you wherever, but this is a substantial piece of grilling equipment. And I like what you were saying. Some people like to grill outside. You've obviously been in Florida. It rains every day. You never know. If people are coming over and you've got burgers and dogs, if it starts raining, what are you gonna do? Now you're gonna be able to cook those inside. And then of course, you had me at bacon. You had me at cooking bacon faster.
Well, you know what? When you can make the most perfect little grilled cheese sandwich, look at this. I mean, sticky, ooey, gooey, delicious cheese on the inside and crispy, delicious dryness on the outside. I mean, I just can't not take a bite. I love my job. I just love it. It's 4 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah, your love for it comes through. Oh my goodness. We're excited too. I love the price too. The weekly deal drop, by the way, it doesn't last for an entire week from today. It expires tomorrow. The price will disappear. It'll go back up to $89.99 if we have any remaining. But if you've been watching, you've seen that we've got lots and lots of items from Curtis Stone selling out. If you want to be able to get this, it's a healthier way to grill as well, because all of the fat is going to drip out into these included cups. There's a little, I don't know if you can see it, there's just a little drainage area right there. So if you're cooking burgers and you don't want them to sit in their fat, right? Or maybe the bacon, it's the bacon. Maybe you just want to be able to use the bacon later to fry something up. You can do that. You'll have it all collected right here, so it's not sitting in it. It's a healthier way to eat, a faster way, and you're completely in control as well, which you usually aren't. I know, you know, chef, that when you go outside and you grill, of course you have to make sure that you have enough fuel, whatever it is, whether it's charcoal or gas. You have to make sure that it's clean and not rusty, and you can kind of click a temperature, but it's never that actual temperature. It's always flaring up, and some sides are hotter and some sides are not. This is going to be even cooking.
Perfectly even cooking. Now, you can see what's happened here. I've grilled my bacon on both sides. It's perfectly caramelized. Let me take it off and stick it on my platter here. Now, of course, the cleanup, you mentioned that little drip tray. It's a really good little feature because I'll push some of this excess fat that comes out of the bacon. You'll notice there's not splatter all over my kitchen counter here, and I'm not sure whether we can get a shot of that, but you can actually see that excess fat just slowly dripping out of there. So I'm going to push the rest of it away. I've gone ahead and I've cleaned the entire grill. Now, if you're in a rush and you want to cook quickly, guess what you can do? You can go 1, 2, 3, 4 burgers, right? Plenty of space. Make sure you get a little seasoning, a little bit of salt and pepper before you start the cooking process. And then what you can do is cook them from both sides. Drop that lid down, you're now cooking on this side of the burger, and of course you're cooking it from the underside as well. If you'd rather cook it on a grill, do yourself the favor, press the button, that red button opens it up, and have a look at what we're doing. Beautiful crispy skin fish, no problem whatsoever. You can turn this down lower. Of course, I'm cooking it on sort of more of a moderate to high temperature because that's what I want. I'm cooking this stuff kind of quickly, but if you want to use it slower, you absolutely can. Sandy showed me something pretty cool. Before she came over, she cracked an egg on it, and she's like, I just wanted to see whether it would work, and of course it did. You know what? I think Sandy was getting me an egg. If you've got one, oh, there it is behind me. Have a look, guys. This is the caramelized cheese pizza that I was telling you a little bit about. Have a look at how that cheese has actually caramelized from the top being coming into contact with it and pressing. We've gone ahead and caramelized that. Best reheated slice of pizza you will ever have, I can guarantee it. And watch this. I'll take an egg. I'll drop the egg straight on. Now, of course, you're not going to use it to cook an egg, but it is pretty cool just to think that you can crack an egg and that will lift off in just a second. Now, you could cook it. It has the grill marks, of course, but it still will work, and I think that's pretty cool. All right, we're getting pretty close on this, guys, so I'm going to come back down here, and I'm going to show you my gorgeous steaks. Look at the caramelization that we got on those steaks. So they're going to be perfectly cooked. That's the filet mignons. Actually, I'll take them off. I'll show you the cleanup on this grill one more time because you can see it right here, right? Looks like an absolute disaster. Let me grab myself a towel until you do this. And that is what makes the DuraPan different than any other non-stick surface on the market. It just works and works and works, okay? So from that, my burgers over here, you can see how I'm cooking them literally on both sides. Let me show you that reveal one more time. Get a close-up for me. You ready? Look at that. You can see how it's cooking it on both sides. So it literally halves that cooking time because of how you're cooking it. Over here, I cracked an egg, and let's have a look at it. It's not quite set. By the way, this is a great example. If I wanted to give it some top heat but not come into contact with it, what do? I move it down to there. I drop the lid on. You can't quite get that shot, I don't think, but basically what's happening, let me see if I can't just lift it up ever so slightly. Let's go back to the tight shot. Can you see how the egg is not quite in contact with the top, but it's still giving it a little bit of heat? And that's a pretty cool thing to be able to do, I think, right? So let me now show you the reveal of that. And of course, will the egg stick? No, guys, it's DuraPan. So let me just get a little piece of it, lift it on up, and there you go.
Oh, I love
cool.
it. Oh my goodness, that's reminding me of some burgers with the egg on it and the cheese. $69.99. That price expires tomorrow at midnight. $791,474. That's your item number for that weekly deal drop price. $69.99, and we ship it to you for free. So it's a great way to be able to grill healthier, faster, and you even can have a full grill space in about half the space. So if you're worried about space in your kitchen, you can actually fold it up and put it underneath the cabinet. It doesn't have to take up space on the counter, which we love. Most of our appliances end up taking up a lot of space. Not that one. All right, we are sharing this. You've already been picking up on this because when you saw the Faroe Island salmon, you started to search for it on hsn.com. This time, and this is very exciting, it comes with ribeye steaks. You get 4 of the Faroe Island salmon fillets, and you get 4 of these incredible ribeye steaks on sale today. Have you noticed when you go to the store, not only is no meat is on sale, it's like doubled and quadrupled in price? Not here. We put it on sale, and you can lock that price in on auto ship. We know prices are going up and up and up. Your price will stay the same. You can get this every 30 days, 60 days, 90 days, completely up to you. You're in control of your auto ship. This is how it's going to come. Completely flash frozen, and as soon as you thaw this out, we actually have that thawing. We've got a little thawing and cutting board as well if you wanted to thaw a little bit faster and more evenly. But these are going to be ready to go. Individual servings. I'm going to say individual servings. That might be 2 servings for you. And those beautiful salmon fillets. So this is incredible. I don't know if we've ever done this before. I know it's been by popular request, Chef, to have a surf and turf with your famous Faroe Island salmon and grass-fed beef. It's such a treat. I mean, the juice, it can hardly even contain the juice. Look at that.
Isn't it amazing? And I mean, when you cut in and get the flavor of this steak. Now, so many people have asked for this because the salmon is our #1, by the way, it's the #1 food product at HSN, the Faroe Island salmon. Everybody loves it. The ribeye steak, the grass-fed steak, again, everybody absolutely, I'm looking at the wrong camera, that's how excited I am. Everybody absolutely loves this product. So you can see the steak there and then that beautiful salmon there as well. I tell you what, getting both of those, I'm just adjusting for the graphic there, mate. I'm getting both of those are just so beautiful. So the ribeye, we call it the king of steak because it's such a wonderful piece of steak. And then the Faroe Island salmon, I'm going to take you there and show it to you in just a moment. But here we go with these steaks. First of all, the ribeye, it is my favorite cut. I've said it many, many times. Have a look at the size of these gorgeous ribeyes. Now, yes, we get that beautiful char, but what's more exciting than the outside of the steak is what's happening on the inside of the steak. Are you ready? Your tummy is about to start rumbling. Have a look at how juicy this incredible beef is. You know what? I'm going to turn it just a little for you for the light. I mean, have a look at how juicy and delicious. Every single bite of that ribeye steak is so fabulous. It's grass-fed, so you know it's a healthy choice for your family. I'm going to go ahead and cut into this just to show you guys that every single bite, not just the very center of the steak, have a look at how juicy and fabulous that is. And let me show you something even cooler, because this is so tender. By the way, people talk about fork tender when they're talking about a braise because it's cooked for so long that it falls apart. Imagine if you were able to cut through your steak with a fork, and that's exactly what I'm doing right here. I'm not even using a knife, and it's literally just giving way like that. I can pick it up, it falls apart in my fingers. That's how juicy and fabulous it is. But the flavor of this grass-fed beef, oh man. That is so good. You're gonna have to talk. I'm lost.
You know, it's funny. We said the door behind you kind of opened just a little bit. That's kind of what's happening around here when it comes to Curtis Stone. I mean, these are big, juicy steaks. Look at this. This could be...
Isn't that amazing?
Oh my goodness. And honestly, this is like, how do we cook this? About medium? Look how juicy that is. I was just telling the kids, if you can cook a piece of beef, a steak or a burger to medium or well, and it's still this juicy, you know that's incredible quality that you're getting. If you get any other, if you're watching right now and you've maybe tried and kind of been burned by steak delivery companies, this is not that. This is high, incredible quality steak and the most delicious salmon. I mean, I don't even think I'm using a very sharp knife. This is like, it's like butter, and the marbling is making it so juicy and tender. You are going to absolutely love this. And by the way, I think we cooked this in our griddle pan, which we've got 2 of these, griddle pan and you get 2 pans for $24.95, by the way. So you could cook your salmon and your steak here, or you could cook them in the pan that comes with it as well. Beautiful colors. So ask your representative about that duo for $24.95. And we have to talk about the salmon as well, because you get both for $115.99. It's incredible and so flaky and delicious. I think most of the hosts here, Chef, have your salmon on auto delivery. And I think this, now that we've got the surf and turf, I think that's going to be added in.
Isn't it so good? Now, I'm going to send you some of these. These are my steak knives, because it looks like you need a decent steak knife over there. And we have them. Go to hsn.com, you guys. I'm holding up the red. We also have them in the black. It is a set of 8 of these beautiful steak knives. So I'm going to put those to the side because I want to show you my Faroe Island salmon. Have a look at how perfectly this just flakes apart. Now, whether you want this in the surf and turf or whether you want to buy the salmon on its own, you can do both. Look at how this fish is just falling apart. The beautiful thing about this Faroe Island salmon truly is where it comes from. You know, it's not my good doing that it is this wonderful. It is the wonderful people of the Faroe Islands that make this incredible product. I'd love to take you to the Faroe Islands and show you around. And I'll explain why it is so delectable. It is very, very mild in flavor. You're not going to get any sort of fishy notes. It is just beautiful. Now, what you're looking at is a very, very pristine, beautiful part of the world that they're called the Faroe Islands, up near the Nordics. Very cold waters, very strong currents, and that's exactly what these salmon like. It's an all-natural product because there is no GMOs in the food. That is very, very important to understand. It is aquaculture, right? So what we're doing is the most sustainable thing we can do when we're taking fish out of the ocean, and these are bred in their natural environment, right? So think about it like any other farm. Yes, we're controlling the environment. Yes, we're controlling the food. And yes, we have it in the most pristine part of the world. The other thing that's really important to note is the day that these fish are harvested, when they're taken out of the ocean, they are then prepared for you, and they are then flash frozen and then delivered to your door. Okay, so when you defrost them, you're defrosting them back to their most natural, fresh position. By the way, guys, you see what I have here? This is my slide out pan with the rack. That's what we use to rest our food. I'm going to try and give you another minute or two on that right at the end of this hour. But let's take one more look at how flaky and perfect this salmon really is. I mean, it just falls apart, just yields under the... And guys, go research it. Just don't take too long though, because they will be sold out. But go and just Google health benefits of salmon for me. Or next time you're in speaking to your doctor, ask them, how often should I be eating salmon? It's very, very good for you. And those ribeyes, oh my goodness. They're grass-fed, so they're also a very natural product for your family, but the flavor of both of them is insane.
You know who was hovering around here? My desk mate, Helen. Helen was looking, she was like, you didn't eat off this fork, did you? I didn't. So I know you want to try it. Are you like the only host here that hasn't tried the salmon?
No, not only have I tried it, I have it on my parents. I have it on auto ship for my parents. I have it for my house. It's my absolute favorite. No, what really happened is, Curtis, is I said, can I use my fork to taste the salmon? Is what I said.
Put an entire fillet.
And then I said, no, I mean, I've got 2 hours, and that's a long time to go without eating salmon.
I know, you need to have that salmon. So good.
It's so delicious. And you know, I love that it's individually like packed, and then you can just take a portion out. And you know, because we share a desk. I bring my lunch every day, and salmon is something that's like a perfect, like one portion, absolutely delicious.
And you've been really working hard. Like you've been doing workouts and all kinds of stuff. But to have good, like delicious food, a lot of times people are like, I'm just gonna eat nothing. I'm gonna eat flavorless food.
No, I eat a lot. I eat a lot.
But
I can attest to that.
Eat a lot, but eat better, right?
Eat
and
better,
it's so nutrient rich that it's really, it's really filling.
It's gorgeous. So you get to talk about all this. I'm gonna be talking about a printer, which is not nearly as tasty.
I will not be joining you out there for the printer.
Okay, bye, my friend.
A little bit though. Of course, Chef, your food brings everybody out. Now, if I like salmon and my kids want steak, because they're individually flash frozen, I don't have to thaw out all the steak or all the salmon. Everybody gets individually what they want at that moment. And we can put this on auto ship, so we don't have to worry about the price of beef going up. You warned us. Kai, when was that? Maybe a year ago? I'm seeing it now like crazy. Steaks for $25, $30 at the grocery store. You're getting 4 of these beautiful ribeyes and 4 of those gorgeous salmon fillets. And I just wanted to show your slide out pans that you had mentioned. We do have these available, and we will give you kind of a little look at these in about a minute, but just want to let you know you get 2 of these for $24.95. Perfect place to be able to cook those, your salmon and your steak. And it's really, there's obviously a huge difference, Chef, in quality of salmon, in the quality of the ribeye. This isn't the kind of quality that we can even buy in the grocery store.
Please get me one of the grass-fed Australian, no added hormone, no antibiotic ribeyes, please. Have a look at the look on their face. I'll be like, what? We don't have that. Guys, this is where you can get it right here. I sell all of my stuff exclusively at HSN because I can bring you crazy prices. Now, let me just talk to you about the portion here for a moment, because I can go on through and I can slice this gorgeous beef. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, because maybe that's enough for a portion. If we were going to do a surf and turf, you probably want even less, because what I'm trying to explain to you is 4 steaks doesn't feed 4 people, okay? Because have a look at how generous you can be. Maybe 1 steak is going to go into 3, and then if you wanted to pick up one of these gorgeous pieces of salmon, now this one we've actually we've steamed, so you can steam it. You can, of course, pan fry it. But do you see what I'm doing? With 1 steak and 1 piece of salmon, I've kind of just made 3 meals. So depending on how big you want your portion to be, and you're the only person that can decide that, you will be able to feed yourself delicious meals, one after the other, and I guarantee you, you're going to love it. But I'm going to show you one last little demonstration on the crazy deal that is these slide out pans. I'll let you explain it, and I'll turn my burners on.
All right, slide out pans. Truly, by popular request, we had to show these to you. You get 2. This should be $42 and $42. So not even close to $84 today. It's $24.99 for both. It's that grill built in with DuraPan, so you don't have to worry about metal utensils. You don't have to worry about cleanup. You can put these on your stove, any kind of stove, even including induction, and even put them in the oven. Literally, you use no oil, no butter. They slide right out. $24.99, $12.50 a piece. This cherry has been very popular. We've got white and gray. We've got turquoise, just about sold out in the slate blue, and we have it in classic blue as well. So go to hsn.com. I would type in 761080, and they fit on your stove so beautifully. Oh, look, we're getting low in the colors that we have. All right, perfect time, $5 to get it home. All right, Chef, I know we only have a couple seconds. You can cook so many different things on this.
You sure can. Well, look, I just threw eggs into mine, and have a look at how they don't stick at all. You ready for this? I mean, you can see that the egg's cooking. There's no oil or butter that went anywhere near this pan, and I can go ahead and do that scramble in just moments. Over here, I've just thrown my ribeyes on. Of course, we've steamed some salmon. You'll use it in the oven. It is so, so easy to use.
Chef, they're telling us we have to wrap up. I know we've got hundreds of people on the phone. We've loved cooking with you. When will you be back?
What a deal. I'm back in 2 hours.
Okay.
Two or three.
Got to translate from Australian time.